If you could do this for Zacharias and Elizabeth, just like they were, ordinary people with all of the odds stacked against them, with a rather common and ordinary issue that's caused them much pain and much ridicule down through the years, in this culture where it was the duty of a woman to give her husband a child, especially a male seed, for posterity's sake, dealing with other people. They had years of having dealt with other people looking at her, wondering why she was in the condition that she was. People making assumptions about what was going on over in Zacharias and Elizabeth's house. Having to wake up every morning and be faced with the fact that their life was not perfect, that they had some problems, that they had some heartache, that they had had some disappointments, yet God chose them just like they were. And using my imagination, I must think that this must have been provided some encouragement to Mary. When presented with this fact, maybe she thought to herself, well, I have not even done what it takes to get this kind of blessing, yet God sent an angel. God sent an angel right out of his presence to my home to meet me. I'm young and I'm poor. I don't know very much. I'm naive. I'm inexperienced. I have some struggles, yet God sent an angel to address me directly, face to face, and let me know that I'm highly favored and that the Lord was with me and that I was blessed among women, and he did it just like I am. He did it just like I am. I told y'all we wouldn't be long, so good afternoon, Cathedral, 11 o'clock a.m. service. May the Lord continue to bless us and increase us real good. But the moral of this whole entire story today is that God wants to use you just like you are. And that may not be good news to some, but I wonder if there's any fellow ordinary people in the house this afternoon. I wonder if there's any misfits in the house. Is there somebody in the house this morning, this afternoon, who does not yet have all of their ducks in order? Is there somebody in the house who's had some ups and who's had some downs? And here lately it appears as though your downs are more than your ups. Is there anybody in this beautiful cathedral who will admit that they have some imperfections? Where are all of the people who have made some bad decisions over the course of your life and thought that just the thought of God using you just like you are is seemingly impossible? When God woke you up this morning, God knew what you were working with. God knew what you were dealing with. God knew your strengths. God knew your weaknesses. But good morning, good afternoon. We've been here all day. It was dark when I left home. But God wants to use you just like you are. You don't have to be like your neighbor. You don't have to be like the person behind you. You don't have to sing it like Sharon. God knows I wish I could. You don't have to sing it like Nettie. You don't have to play it like Parker. You don't have to preach it like Martin. You don't have to serve it like Meriwether. But God wants to use you just like you are. Tall, short, fat, skinny. God wants to use you just like you are. Educated, uneducated. PhD from Harvard. School of Hard Knocks from Harlem. God wants to use you just like you are.